Look, I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, call it audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the game over with the showstopper. So hot, you gotta blow on it. I said I'll huff and I'll puff, then I'll pass to my left while I'm looking to my right. Hit him right in the chest. It be looking like magic, better give me the throne. I ain't talking about Patrick, but I rep my home. I'm never at the end of my zone, I'm bad to the bone. Eating up these pig skins like they chicharrones. And you a douche cabron. Mira, mira at the mirror on the wall. I'm the greatest of them all. They gon' put me in the hall. Your name is only written in a bathroom stall. Quit your stalling and make a play. My drive too long, pop the clutch, I don't pump the brakes. I know what it takes to gain the muscle, get rugged. These butterfingers be fumbling, squash the scrimmage and rub it in Robitussin. How I give them concussion, they seeing double, they rushing and pass the shovel, the dirt and rubble, I bury them under it. Stay in your huddle and get 10 yards back, never turn your back. I'ma pull your flag, I go full contact, out punch, out kick like a shotgun blast on one out snap. It's a fact that I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, calling audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the
Good, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Hush One Podcast, and I'm gonna get to it, man, and introduce the guy that's on the podcast with us, Mr. Austin. Hold on, man,
What's up? I'm Austin.
and I'm your host, Josh Senior, and Hurry should be in soon. But yeah, man, what's going on, man? I've been watching some camp videos. Uh, I know you've been impressed, man. So how has it been since the last time you were here?
Um, yeah, I've enjoyed finally seeing actual videos from training camp, and football's finally here, and that's something that we've been excited for since it ended. So it's just exciting times.
I know for me, man, just seeing um, each, players like Michael Pittman doing well, players like Alec Pierce doing well, Josh Downs and Mooney Ford and Tom Brown, Bernie Nelson, JT, Giddens, you name them, all those guys are doing well in camp. Uh, even the obvious quarterback position that AR is doing well, his footwork and accuracy is been pretty good and progressing. So that's obvious, good news camp now that they're in pads. But yeah, man, uh, y'all, hop into the chat and uh, let us know how you feel about the game. Or if you feel something is, let us know. We're having some issues right now. You go.
I can't hear you. Or it sounds like you muted yourself now. I can't hear you at all now.
What about? Is it better now?
Yep.
What the hell? Hang on.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties. Yeah, I don't really wanna be on my own, but, I mean, let's see, Leslie, I think the defense is playing really well. I'm excited for this defense. Like we mentioned last week, we were excited to see what we had, and it's looked good so far. So hopefully the Jalen Jones injury isn't too bad. Um, so uh,
I'm back. What we got going?
just I was just talking about the defense a little bit, hoping Jalen Jones injury isn't terrible. Um, but they're looking great so far.
Yes,
He's
they are.
Josh is thinking top 15. I think it's possible. Like I think lose a great defensive head coach. I mean, not head coach, defensive coordinator. And I mean, I'm excited to see what we do.
Well, it is a possibility. Last week without the pass, it was defense was giving the offense some fits. So it's good to see that. So I'm happy that they're progressing we had with this rally. So anything better than what this rally.
Yeah, that's true.
But sorry for the issues we had. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about our guy, left tackle, Bernie Raymond. He got his money, 4 year deal, worth 100 million. Feel about that, AC.
Yeah, it's always nice. Left tackle is a big position that we struggled with whenever we lost Anthony Gonzalez, AC, the other AC. Um, so to finally have someone that we feel is the future left tackle, it feels great. It's just confidence in that offensive line that we already thought was good is going to be good for a long time, it seems.
I agree. Um, 'Cause I know you recall they drafted him. He moved to offensive line, and when we drafted him, I think Brown, he was supposed to be a product. And look where he is now. One of the highest paid tackles in the game. I think Larry Thompson, which is earned since he's been in the league. Uh, his pressure allow rate improved every starting with 22. It was 6.7. Uh, 23, it was 5.8. Past season is 5. So he showed uh, some improvement each year in the league, and he's rewarded for it. He definitely deserved the payday. Uh, Next side, uh, so I'm excited to see that he's got. We'll see him for the next 4 years. But aside of seeing him getting paid, even today, in the past on and having a good practice today, what you think about this quarterback, uh, who has the edge, um, who you would ultimately win that position?
So from everything I've been seeing, it seems like, especially the past 2 days since we have had pads on, Anthony Richardson has been stacking up really good days, but I don't think Daniel Jones has been bad either. Um, but I think if we had to choose today, we would go with AR, because I do think that Daniel Jones has to blow him out of the water for him to actually be the starter this year. And from what Jim Bob Cooter said today, he feels like Anthony Richardson has taken from last year, um, and that's just I feel like that's good, that's a positive, and I hope he continues to keep taking steps forward, and he can actually be our leader for years to come.
I agree. That's a very what's going on with Harish. That's a positive.
Yo,
Drafted him fourth overall, uh, and so far he hasn't been consistent. Hasn't produced to be that to guy of the future. But to hear Jim Brown Cooter give him his flowers, job not finished yet. He still got ways to go. Um, I know Harish, you just joining in. We were talking about the competition right now on who has the edge. From what we read, it said that no one has the edge. Both had good days, and other no, they also had bad days as well. So, what's your take on that?
it's hard to like grasp if it's really a competition, right? Like it doesn't like arbitrarily feel like it's the same thing as last year. What up, Teresa? Where it was basically like, yeah, these guys will be competing. I think the competition is more like AR versus himself,
Yeah,
right? And it's like, and I think there's two things. Number one, can AR consistently put together multiple days back to back to back to back? Good days, bro. Sounds like that's starting to happen, which is really, really nice. He's made some just today and yesterday made some really good throws, right? Secondly, can that translate? I think this is the ultimate check. Is like, can that translate to preseason games where he'll get like in-game reps and continue to stack good reps, right?
right.
So but I don't think that necessarily means that Daniel Jones is not doing well. The other thing is that you gotta also keep in mind, like this is third AR's third year in the system. Like he knows the playbook, he knows the offense, he knows the plays, he knows the protections, he knows the audible, he knows all that stuff at this point. Daniel Jones doesn't know any of this stuff. So it's like it's beyond just like saying, "Oh yeah, Daniel Jones can throw it open to XYZ receiver or tight end, right?" But it's all like protections and all that stuff and understand. And he talked about that today. I thought it was really interesting. He said, it's like it's learning a new offense, it's learning new language, it's learning new protect, like all that stuff.
Right.
And it's not just about like going out there and saying, all right, this guy's gonna run a zig route or post route or whatever, right? It's understanding what the defenses are doing and Lou. It sounds like Lou's defense is throwing a lot of different things out there. So it's like he has to look at things that not only is he learning a new playbook, he's now seeing things that he probably hasn't seen before, all while learning a new playbook. So it's really interesting. I think it's still too early to be like, oh yeah, this is definitely still a competition. I want to see how it ends with AR's health and his ability to stay consistent and put multiple days together. And I do think like the real competition is like actual game tape. Like what does it look like on the field of the preseason?
I agree. We talked about Bernie getting his new deal yesterday. What's your take on that, and how you feel about that? New year, new uh, contract, 4 years, 100 million, 60 guaranteed, 25.
Do you guys know where Rashawn Slater got?
I think he's high paid. I don't know
Yeah,
the.
because he's got to be like the upper echelon, right? Like he's got to be like the upper part of the thing
Let me go look.
because he got four. I think he got like I think somebody
I can look at it now.
4 for 130 maybe or 115.
The Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got 114.
So I mean, that's not that far off. Raymond got 4 for 100 or three, right? So it's like not that far off. um, listen, I think like Ryman's good. He's serviceable. Like, I think if he stays healthy this year, I think he'll be a fine left. Like, he's like he could be like the Anthony Costanzo level tackle. Like, I'm not. I don't know. Would you guys say that Anthony Costanzo is a Hall of Famer?
Ooh,
He was really good for us. I just don't know about Hall of Fame. I think
Yeah,
Ring of Honor, but I don't know
that's
about Hall
kind
of
of how I
Fame.
feel about Ryman. Right? Like, I think he'll be really good for us. I don't know if he's going to be like, you know, the next Walter Jones or whatever. Like, he's not Tariq Glenn to me. If that makes sense,
nowhere near that.
right?
Near that.
So I think like for what he is, I think he got. I mean, I think it's decent. He was a second round pick. I think
I think it's third or fourth.
third.
I would think he was third.
I mean, hell, that's a great return. Like, if we talk about a great investment like that, that's a good ROI. Like, third round pick turns into a
How's it
your
good?
future left tackle. I think that's really good.
I was speaking before you got on that he switched to the position. He was a tight end, and he switched to tight
Right.
being
Yeah.
an offensive tackle. When we drafted him, he was a project. We didn't know if he was going to ever. It was something like this is Blake Freeland type project. And he ended up being our starting left tackle after we had Eric Fisher bum ass. It's like,
Yeah. Oh god, that was a disaster.
So yeah, to have him have a guy we have that stability on the line, with him and Nelson. We don't know what's going to happen with Braden Smith, who said that he feels the best that he has his whole career, which is a plus. If you don't, the rest of you don't know, I think he was dealing with OCD. I think it was OCD. He was dealing with, and he had some issues where he just wasn't himself. And had to take some steps back, and now he's feeling better, which we need him on our offensive line. But I'll switch, kicking into another gear. AR and his footwork and accuracy has shown in his practices this past week, even day 6 today. He's shown that he's improving his footwork and his accuracy, and he's passing his touch has been on the money to those receivers. A lot of drops from the receivers. Nevertheless, you saw the improvement from the quarterbacks. Harish, how you feel about that?
I would like for our receivers to stop dropping the football.
Yes, yes.
That's
Yeah,
how I feel about that.
yes.
Yeah.
I know how you feel about that. I saw how you was yesterday. You was pretty much animated. So
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that for some of these guys, this is like year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. We're talking about drops, and it's just
disappointed.
dude, like you're responsible for the success of this quarterback this year. And if you're getting paid over X amount of dollars, and you're supposed to be the wide receiver 1, and you're dropping footballs in year 6, what are we doing? Like,
He's supposed to be, this where I mean, on the other end, how I look at it is that you're supposed to have these moments in practice because I don't want him to have those type of drops in the live game. I'll definitely be frustrated for a guy that's year 6.
I would agree. My problem with that is this is not like a this year issue. This has been a training camp, in game, real season, regular season issue for like 2 or 3 years, right? And I criticized him for like dropping the football or not making the right play in critical situations, and then it's like, oh wait, he did it here. This is why I don't think Michael Pittman Jr. is a number 1 receiver. Like, if you're in year 6 and drops are your issue in practice, like, hey, once every like couple like light years, like whatever, right? Like, that happens, but this is like a consistent thing every offseason, every training camp. We can't be like, oh yeah, I'd rather it happen here, right? Rather than happen. I get that point, but it's like at some point if I'm the employee of a company, and which I am, by the way, like I'm currently employed, and every year around, I don't know, after our peak season, right? They always say you go back to the basics, right? And that's where we're at right now. Like we're at the basics, and the basics at the wide receiver position is don't drop the football. Whatever you can run the wrong route, like you blah blah blah, but do not like that is your core job that is why you get paid. Your job is to receive at its core, and I just get frustrated that we're in this long end and we're still having this with this particular player.
But see, it seems like our only consistent guy that's practicing well in camp is the two guys that I mentioned as far as receiver wise would be Alec Pierce and Josh Downs. Uh, I'm not saying Michael Pittman has a bad camp. He had his moments where he did, had some flashes, whatever. And it's likewise with AD. We're not sure what's wrong with AD, but I think AD would get it together at some point um, because he has to. He has the only way you can go is to go up. He had his lows, so uh,
I think even AD's like have like a couple good days, couple bad days, right? And we're only on like what day
He
5,
I think
what
today was day 6.
is they
6?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I think he started slow, but the last 2 days, he's had good days.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll see more improvement as the days go by, and even in preseason, and in live games. I'm not judging him off today. I would judge him off his how his career began to unfold. Likewise with Alec Pierce, where we thought he just would you say a 9 route a merchant. He's not that anymore. I mean, he's
It looks good.
He looks really good, and could be on the way to making a payday, either before season start or after the season. Which I'm gonna bring that up right now. Alec Pierce is pretty much not letting this contract be an issue or be a distraction. Be a distraction. He said he would be okay with waiting until after the season uh, for a new deal. What do you guys think about that? You think that that's risky for him because once or for the team, because if we become a free agent, other teams could uh, offer a bigger contract depending on what we offer him. What you guys think about that?
Yeah, it's always risky whenever you do that because injuries are a thing. Like, it sucks, but, like, if he gets hurt, he's gonna have to sign, like, a one-year deal with less money than he coulda made after having his decent year last year. But that's what some people wanna bet on themselves, so some people just feel like they have to. But he does look really good, so if he can stay healthy, I think that'll be good for him, but he might not be a Colt next year.
That's a possibility. I mean, we're all stacked in the room for us having multiple guys that can do. AD can do what he does. He's a deep threat as well. Uh, and Michael Pittman, he's not the fastest, but he's an excellent deep threat receiver. Likewise with Josh Downs. So, what's your take on that, Harish? You think it's risky allowing that to play the whole season out? Could get injured. You had to, could lose a lot of money, or could the team could lose him for free agency.
Yeah, I mean it's always a risk, right? Like you think about Jonathan Taylor, like that was a huge risk,
Yeah,
and they got it done, but the injuries he suffered, like that almost didn't get done. I really believe that almost didn't get done. Yeah, and then you look at like what Alec Pierce is and what he could be. I bet Patrick Mahomes would love to have an Alec Pierce right now. Like Josh Allen would love to have an Alec Pierce. Like Josh Allen would like go bananas over a guy like Alec Pierce. Like 9 round, he loves 9 round merchants. Like he would love to have Alec Pierce right now.
definitely my
So,
home.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's always a risk, but I think there's like this whole like risk versus accountability balance we need to start playing. It's like Alec Pierce had a great season last year, and it was a not, and that's why I kind of like I'm a little bit like more like, oh, okay, like if Alec plays well this year, yeah, fine, give him a contract because he played well last year and it wasn't a contract year, right? So you now can hope that you can build on top of that, and now we can say, okay, now can you run other routes? He looks really good in training. Like he looks crisp. He's moving his feet really quickly. I think he could take a step. Um, which we've argued like, do we have a number one receiver? I still don't believe we have a number one receiver. I think we have a bunch of guys that are good at something.
Yeah, that's what you said. I think that's fair. And we don't have to have a number one. We really don't.
No, we don't.
Teams do have number ones, but we don't. I don't think we have to have a number one. We had that with Marvin Harrison. We had it with Reggie Wayne. We had it with T.Y. Hilton. And this team is not in it. I don't think we were built the same way we were in the past, where you got any guy can be number one. Eddie Mitchell can be the number one receiver for this team. Alec Pierce could be the number one. Josh Downs could be, because they all do different things in this offense where they have to be accounted for on the field at all times, especially with Josh Downs being the intermediate route runner. He can also, hit you with the verticals. So, what you about to say?
Uh, I was thinking like Tyler Warren might be our best receiver this year.
Possibility.
He could be, man. He looks really good too.
Did you see where they was trying him out as a fullback or running back? That's scary. That is scary.
Yeah, because
it was like running plays too.
Yeah, you got to worry about like if you're on the 1 or 2, you got to worry about AR, JT, Warren.
Giddings. I mean, just anybody. I mean, a big tight end target. I mean, Jelani Woods is having a decent camp, which he's healthy. This is yes.
Please, football gods, please.
It seemed like a lot of things is playing well in our favor. I know we had a bunch of injuries today with some hammies for Jalen Jones. I think Brings got hurt. Michael Pittman had a groin, but all those are unserious. But those guys, if all those guys can stay healthy, our offense is going to look really, really good, and our defense is going to look really, really good. Like Harish when he came in, saying how the defense was throwing different things at those quarterbacks and confusing them, giving them a hard time. But as they adjust, they're able to figure out what's being thrown at them, and they're adjusting. And for the past 2 days, they've been having really good camp. So there's no edge to me. There's no edge for either quarterback. And I know I mentioned AR having nice footwork and accuracy. Let's talk about that. Let's. I think we didn't get a chance to talk about that part, but let's talk about him improving in his footwork. I saw a couple of throws where I was like, yeah, if he can continue doing this, this guy can be great. So, Austin, go ahead and speak on the improvement in those two areas, accuracy and footwork, and also the touch, where he's not zipping at 120 miles.
Yeah, I mean, all those things we've wanted him to work on and wanted him to improve since he got in the league. And it's year 3, and we feel like we're seeing some improvement. I know it's just training camp, and they've only been in pads for 2 days, but the 2 days they've been in pads have been his best days, and I feel like that has to mean something. Um, so it's exciting. It gets me excited as a Colts fan, as an AR fan, that we could see him be the guy, but I mean, obviously he has to stay healthy, and that's the biggest thing. But it's exciting.
Yeah, Teresa, Juju did get hurt as well, and that's definitely tough to see with him being hurt pretty much every year he's been in the league.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think he had a hammy as well.
He's cooked,
man. But I'll let you go ahead and speak on your take on AR and his improvements in those areas that have been an issue so far.
I mean, it looks good, but it's all about consistency for me. Like his footwork looks good. Like he's setting his feet finally. Like I feel like he's fine. Even like when he throws when a quarterback throws on the run, right? They don't throw on the run because they're running and throwing at the same time. And I could be wrong about this, right? There's still like a fundamental thing that they do when they throw on the run, right? And fundamentally, I even feel like his mechanics on the run are different or better than they were like even last year, right? But I think like he sets his feet really well. I think he does all those things really, really well. Continue to stack good days and stay healthy and see what it looks like in a game. I really don't know what else like how else to describe it. It looks good so far. I've been really, really happy. I think his attitude changed a lot.
Yeah, I didn't speak about that. His attitude, his interview, it's like
Yeah, his interview skills have changed a lot.
yeah. And he's also thin. He's thinner. He lost about 10 to 15 pounds. He looks
He's gained in a muscle.
yeah. And so a guy like me, seeing AR, look thinner, and a guy like Luca looking thinner. I'm sorry, man. looking thinner.
You all right?
That's
You got a little excited there with your little fitness magazine.
She said, I don't know where y'all are from, but I'm from Indy, and I went to get my mail and my shuttle. Just like stood in my house. Oh man, I'm from well, I know pretty much all of us are in hot states. So Texas
Yeah.
is hot, Tennessee, and Louisiana is hot. It was
It's
99.
90 degrees today. This has been the coolest summer it's in like 20 years.
It's not cool over here in Louisiana.
Yeah. I work outside and it's miserable.
Oh, well, I also don't work outside. I mean, I can't relate to that. But that sounds brutal.
Yeah, it's what is right now. It's 88, and it's what 9 o'clock at night. Earlier it was at
Yeah,
99.
85. Yeah. I work outside of my bedroom.
I do too.
Touche.
But those are all plus, man. That we've seen improvements. Likewise with Jones, he has, he don't seem like he's defeated. He seems like he's, he's still confident that he can win this, QB1 job. And I like to hear that. I like to see that confidence in both quarterbacks. I like to see, I know Giddens doing well, and he can be, RB2. Um, and I just love how everybody's having energy. We haven't seen that where everybody is coming down the blue carpet or blue whatever, uh, and they're all excited. JT looked excited. He looks very ready for the season. Bernie, of course he's happy now. He got his contract. He's gonna be as happy as he ever been. And I'm happy to see that as well. But Cam Ward and Mooney, not Cam Ward, Cam Bynum and Mooney Ward. How you guys feel about their camp so far? I know Ward gave up a little pass from who was that?
80.
Eddie Mitchell, yeah. And it's been all over all over the internet. And they talking about
that throw in particular was just a really good throw by AR though. Like he layered that throw.
and you want to see that.
It looks really nice. Is it you or do you guys think like the less we hear about the defense, the better?
Say that again.
The less we hear about the defense, the better.
Yeah, because I don't want the defense to be hyped.
Well, I feel like we only hear about the defense when things aren't going well.
On the offense side, yeah.
No, on the defensive side, we only hear like the defense gave up a 50-yard bomb today. Like we never been like, rarely is it like, like such and such guy had 2 sacks or the defensive line. Maybe I'm just blind to it, but I feel like we only hear like bad things about like the defense, which is so it's like to me it's like no news is good news. If you're not hearing bad things about the defense, like it's a good thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen much. I see more. They've been pushing out the offense, pushing out Tyler Warren, these type of things. They haven't AR and Daniel Jones and Ogletree had a nice catch. We got to get rid of Thomas. Rodney Thomas. He looked real bad on that play.
Well, he had an interception one day. I don't know that yesterday. Yeah, in the red zone. He had a red zone interception.
So much for that. I'm excited for that. I like excited.
For red zone interceptions.
Rodney,
Yeah.
I want to see him. I don't want to see him on the field at all.
Oh.
I don't wanna see him on-
I thought you said you were excited. I was like, oh, okay.
no, not for him.
Oh.
He don't need to be on the field at all. His job, he should be far from the depth chart. I don't want to see him at all. I mean, he had his moments. I know he's a 7th-round pick, so I shouldn't be so down on him. But I just,
Jeez, man.
he's
I
not
don't
good.
see you being that hard on Juju. Juju can't even stay healthy.
I am. I say that he's pretty much I think last week I said he might be done if he can't stay healthy. I mean, they already have
Juju-
Justin Wiley taking his reps anyway.
He might be cooked. He's had the same like calf issue, right? Hasn't he been like calf strain,
Yeah.
hamstring? He might be cooked, man. That sucks. He's played like a total like 15 snaps.
Yeah, in 3 years or 2 years, going on
Crazy.
30 years, and that's terrible.
Second round. He was on, which sucks because he's really good at Kansas State. We'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
he was. I feel like he's had a good camp. Just can't
Yeah,
stay
like I
healthy.
was thinking about that earlier. Like I was like, what's going on with Juju? Now I know. Dude's hurt again.
Well, before the injury, he was having a good camp. Him and Justin Wiley been rotating at CB2.
Oh, that's right, Justin Wall. I heard he's really good.
Yeah, I think he's been taking those reps for quite a bit.
Yeah,
And I saw,
yeah. He must be with like Juju and Jalen hurt now. Like he's probably taking almost all the 1 reps as a CB2.
probably so, and which does well for him. I saw where Colts fans are pushing for Ballard, which he does not do, to pick up something Sammy Jr. I guess for a camp body, or I don't know.
What? Monty Sanders Jr. would be awesome.
Yeah.
If Jalen's hurt, like he'll be out, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, it's not serious. None of those injuries are serious. So I guess
that's also what I saw.
Yeah.
I guess they just need rest, and we'll just see from there. But as Teresa said, I wouldn't be mad. Like I said, we was on this podcast on draft night, and some of us was puzzled. I guess I didn't know him, but when I saw the highlights, I was like, yeah, sign me up. Guy flies to the ball, much like Kenny Moore. And you need that. He's a dog. You need that on your defense, along with Mooney, Ward, and Kenny Moore, and and Jalen Jones. So if he's a starter, I wouldn't be mad because he got that it factor for me on defense, and you need that.
Yeah.
She said, "My patience
Okay.
is real thin with Jelani and Z."
What's going on with Z? Oh, she said Juju.
I was like, Zaya ain't practicing yet. I mean, Jelani, AR, and Juju's in the same boat.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
To me, they all in the same boat.
Yep.
I think they all got drafted in the same year. I think. Am I right? I think Jelani.
I know AR and Juju did. I don't know about Jelani.
Wasn't Jelani like a 5th or 6th round pick?
He was later.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was the same year or like the year before them.
Jelani.
Yeah, I think they all been. I think that was just the same year, but
2022. Yeah, that was 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, and it seemed like they all been injured, every year in the league. So they all in the same boat to me. They got to prove it. Although the GM and the owner is kind of leaning towards giving AR more time. I don't know about Juju, and I don't know about Jelani. They did replace Jelani's spot with Tyler Warren, so the right and the
kind of Juju too.
kind of Juju.
Those two positions are deep, man. Like it's dog eat dog in those positions right now. So
yeah, I mean, you just gotta improve each week. That's why the name of this episode is stacking up, and that's what we've been doing. That's what the offense been doing. They had a rough week last week because the defense was They're strong, and now it seems like it's neck and neck for us defense and offense, carrying their weight on each side of the football. I like what I'm seeing from offense, and I like what I'm seeing from the defense. Of course, the defense got a long way to go because they're installing a new system, so they're allowed to have some bad days. I'm giving them a pass right now, up until preseason games, and then week one when we have Miami in town. But I give them a pass for them having wrinkles and having some bad days versus offense. Offense this is 3-year thing. They should know the offense. So, and another thing we haven't talked about, with AR is him on the side. Him having those mental reps. They're publishing that, putting out there him just having his playbook and just having his mental reps before every practice. That's something we haven't seen from a young guy. I know he's a project, and it shows that he is willing to take the next step, take that next leap to become a franchise quarterback for this team. He really wants to prove it. Him doing that is, to me, is really good. How you guys feel about that? I know it's probably a small thing. But how you feel about that?
Yeah, it kinda shows, more of a leadership. He's like, we've seen he's taken steps forward, so hopefully that means he's being more of a leader and, like, just being what he needs to be for the team in the locker room as well as on the field.
Yeah, I agree. Anything you want to add to that, Reese?
No, I mean I would agree with that.
Gotcha. Well, guys, I think next week we will have. I think Chris, right? He said he should be on next Tuesday.
We haven't really talked. I think he said he was gonna try. I don't think we actually figured it out. We probably need to reach out to him.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think he said he's gonna be at camp this week, so maybe
Okay, so maybe next
on
week.
the
Yeah, we
on the
probably need to
show
reach out.
next week. We'll have to
okay.
talk to him though.
Yeah.
After the episode, I'll go ahead and reach out to him. That way we can have that official. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. It was a great episode. Thus far, I'm happy about what I see from practices and training camp. Let's just say, we may have meets, but we have the we got Warren, JT, Downs, Pierce, Pittman, and so on. I'm excited for this year. Giddens 2. I like him a lot.
Love
I,
DJ Giddens, man. Ooh, DJ Giddens. Listen. If Jonathan Taylor never runs another screen pass again because of DJ Giddens, I will be the most happiest guy alive. Because DJ Giddens is that dude. Like that. That was my favorite pick of the draft this year. DJ Giddens is going to be amazing for this team.
I thought he was DeMarco Murray in pads. He was pretty big. I was like, who's this guy? I didn't know who he was.
He's like, like bulky but like stocky but big.
Yeah.
Not like a Monty Ball, but like kind of like built like a Monty Ball, kind of. Short and stocky, but man, that dude can scoop.
I love that, man. And like I said, right now he's in position to be running back 2. So, I mean, I'm excited to see him stacking up camp days as well for a rookie who could potentially be the RB2. And I would love it, like you said, if JT never run a screen pass again, count me in for the DJ Giddens taking it to the house for 70 yards. Because he got that speed too. He got that speed and he got the agility to make a guy miss, the first guy miss, which I've seen his tape. It is great alongside with JT. But we got a lot of running backs, man. We got. I mean, Goodson is having a decent camp, but he's like RB5 or RB100 on his team. So we got a bunch of them. We got the guy from Northwestern.
Evan Hull.
Kansas State.
Who is it?
Evan Hull.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. I thought they cut him.
They did.
I don't remember if he's there. I haven't heard his name in camp yet.
I thought they cut him.
They probably
We got Herbert. I haven't really seen a lot of him.
Khalil Herbert. Yeah, they got Khalil Herbert. So I don't know if he's even like on the team anymore.
We haven't heard much of Herbert. I think maybe one day. That's it. I think I seen him on just clips of him walking down the blue road or carpet, whatever you want to call it. That was it.
I mean, hey man, you need guys that can do that too.
I need to do that, man. I should do that. I think they need to have me go do that. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. It was great to be back this week, and next week we could potentially have familiar face on the episode, and Chris, and he'll go over what he see live at camp. So next week we'll have his insight on that, and we're gonna be out, guys.